Alright, so this is our second video, and we are currently in our garage, which is our post-harvest slash sort of project area. So we're going to walk around, we're going to look at a couple tools, and then we're going to go back around and look at how we use these different wash stations, things to wash lettuce, root vegetables, and our eggs. So in here we store all of our, a lot of our fertilizers. We've kind of got this this wood rack over here in space that just stores, and this is all organic stuff. Most of this stuff comes from Futrell. In fact, all of it comes from Futrell, which is all organic based. It's really good product. And we just use this on most of our beds kind of before we do planting the fruit trees, berries. The Aragonite even goes in our chicken feed, and so does the NutriBalancer from them. It goes in our chicken feed as well. Great company, Futrell, look them up. We've got on the outside here, this is just sort of a workbench, and this is storing some different projects. These are fans for the greenhouse, sandbags to hold down tarps, just other stuff. And this is sort of where we do all of our egg weighing, and then packaging happens on this table over here. If you look over here, this is our just wash station. We can wash mostly root vegetables and kinds of things like that, but even like 5-gallon buckets that are just kind of dirty from where we collected lettuce and things, just give them a quick rinse. Everything collects in this, down into this trough down below. And from there, there's a sump pump in there that pumps it up and out of the garage. So super handy, super convenient, clean. Let's see, lots of storage. You can see this whole garage is built. Everything is built so that we can store because we're trying to use our space very, very, very efficiently because we're pretty tight on it. We need a barn. So this is our egg wash station, and this is sort of a brainchild. Somebody else has probably done this, but it's kind of derived from the idea that you're gonna have air that basically comes into this conduit, and you can see these smaller holes in here, and that air is gonna be forced out these holes and create this real bubbling and rippling effect within this sink, which it washes off these eggs, does a great job. We use another all natural product in that to help just kind of loosen the oil, the dirts and things up, but we'll do another video and kind of show that whole process and how that works. So we'll keep walking around here. Four-wheeler, it's always loaded with all kinds of stuff. Right now it's got a bunch of greenhouse fan stuff on it because that's what I'll be doing later tonight. And this here is the big exhaust fan that's going to be going at the one end of the greenhouse, which will be in here in a few minutes. This is sort of space here. This is where we try and stage projects. So projects come in and we do them boom, 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 and they go out. Because if we get too many things in here, you can see this is only like a 12 by 15 space, and this is where we try and do the bulk of if we're gonna be building brooder boxes for hens or egg nests or you name it, anything. This is where it comes, and we try and do it here and get it out of here as soon as possible. So even this plywood, we're gonna be trying to get that out of here tonight, and that's gonna be going into the egg mobile, and I'll show you that in a minute. So we'll keep going around here. Good organized workbench with lights. That was a winter project, and you've got to have this. Everything has got to be organized. You got to know where it is. You got to put it back so you can find it the next time, because looking for tools is not efficient. Got a cool sign here, and we'll be showing a video on that. But we got the posts all down at the road. Everything's ready to go except for the roof for the sign, and that's what these 2x4s here are for. Cool couple tools here. We've got our tilter. I don't have the drill connected to it, or we can kind of show you that. That'd be pretty cool. And then we've got our broad fork. Both are just super awesome tools that we've used just a crazy amount since we bought them. And so then we'll come back here and let's look at, it's the same concept as the egg bubbler. This is just a lettuce bubbler. I don't know if it was Curtis Stone that came up with this. I don't know who, but it's the same concept. You can look anywhere and find these things. Just look up lettuce bubbler. Same idea here. We've got once the lettuce goes in here and it bubbles, comes over here and we spin it, and it's set up in this tub here. And that's just a switch here as well. It's a washing machine on spin cycle. All stuff you can YouTube and look up and figure out how to do. It's not rocket science. But then the lettuce will go in here, dries out on that spin cycle. Boom, it goes over here to our drying station, drying rack. And this is kind of where things dry out. We may eventually put some fans up. So if you're familiar with like Curtis Stone's stuff, he puts fans up. And I don't know if we're gonna need that yet. We'll see. But he's definitely got this figured out. So if you want to learn how to do any of this stuff, his videos are pretty awesome on that kind of stuff. And then back behind me here, this is kind of just it's a catch-all workbench. We've got some scales back here. It's a lot of stuff for like the greens, for when we want to package greens, and this is sort of what they end up looking like. But all that is stored back here behind me. And I think that's enough. So next we're gonna go out and we're gonna look at our Eggmobile, and that'll be a quick one, but we'll be going there next.